You don't have what it takes, bro. All these cute little goals you have, just forget about them because you are not the man who's capable of achieving them. I thought this way about last year and I was right. I was right. Even though I was deep in the pits of mental hell, even though I didn't believe I was even capable of changing myself, I still ended up pulling myself out. And I'm not going to get into all of that stuff because I've made videos about it. Check them out if you care. But essentially, I was right when I thought that I was incapable and I didn't have what it takes. Because if I did have what it takes, if you have what it takes to achieve your goals, man, you would have already done so. Does that mean you should give up hope? Is it time to take the black pill and just accept your doom? No, because very simple. All you have to do is mutate, shift into the version of your identity that does have what it takes. Adopting the beliefs, the thoughts, the habits, the actions of that guy. Visualizing every single day how he operates and trying to replicate it. Stacking as many days as possible of wins. It doesn't have to be tangible material wins. It can be spiritual wins where you end the day and you know you lived in alignment with that guy. Because spoiler alert, that guy always has to evolve if your goals are to evolve as well. And I've been made brutally aware of this reality ever since moving out here to Thailand. I always knew it, but there's knowing and there's living it because I love it here. It's a beautiful country. The people are very friendly. Yeah, it's a bit lonely because there aren't very many English-speaking people, and I haven't met any like-minded brothers who are on a mission, disciplined savages. But it's still an amazing place to live. Everything is fresh, cheap. The fruits are just to die for. Essentially, I don't want to go back to the UK. And in order to do that, I need to become the version of Matt that has what it takes to stay here, to figure out a way not to go back home. And there are a million and one different strategies to do that, right? I could start getting back into high ticket online sales, or I could do what I came here to do, which is my mission, which is to help transform the lives of my brothers who are suffering with the same pain that I myself have conquered. And that's exactly the plan, right? But everything has a delay. You put in effort today and you don't reap the seeds until an undetermined amount of time in the future. The actions you take now may not pay off for years. They may not pay off for weeks. They may not pay off until 1 hour later. You don't know because a lot of these things are outside of your control. The only thing that is within your control is the inputs, the effort you put in. And you can get so much self-esteem and just confidence, for a lack of a better word, just from stacking wins as the effort instead of the result. But anyway, Matt needs to mutate. Matt needs to evolve because I landed and I'm not proud of what I did in these first few days. I didn't lock in straight away. Yeah, I had the excuse of, oh no, I was still moving around. I was still, moving from Bangkok to Chiang Mai and then waiting for my flat to get ready and stuff. But I still allowed myself to get infected with a similar disease to that of these Western degenerate tourists who come here to indulge in vices and escape their problems, not to build a life where their problems are much more impactful, you could say. But I essentially indulged in some street food and some CBD flour and even some slop from the 7-Eleven, which goes against my core values and principles of keeping your body pure. You know, being very mindful about what you intake in order to maximize your testosterone, maximize your mental clarity, just maximize your self-respect, just operate like an absolute savage. And I felt the repercussions of that for the few days afterwards, because everything was just slow, lethargic. I was still just, you know, drifting around a bit, just floundering. And I got so disgusted with myself, so angry. I was pissed at the old version of Matt, who for years was so inconsistent that he hasn't built anything of significance so far. Any kind of foundations in order to build the life of his dreams, apart from what I've been doing in the past year with these videos and, you know, my own personal development. But yeah, the version of Matt that landed was completely undeserving and incapable of making it out here and staying out here for good. But every single day is a new opportunity to make the decisions that the future Matt would make, who's already made it, who's come to Thailand a brokey, a 9-to-5 drone, a delivery boy, and who's left a success, full-time online fitness coach, building an impactful brand that helps serve the world, transforming the lives of his brothers. That's the dream, that's the plan. That's step one of the plan, I should say. Speaking of which, if you got some value from that, if you think I'm someone to be respected and you'd like to learn a bit more about how I got ripped, how I chiseled my mindset alongside it, and just became that self-assured Chad who can move to the other side of the world and just mix with strangers and adapt because of the self-belief he installed. If you think that something I do is appealing in some way, that's why I'm offering one-to-one coaching now. I wasn't doing it while I was doing my whole bodybuilding prep. I wasn't even trying to get clients because I didn't have the time or mental energy to put in to actually feed into their soul and help transform their life. But now I've got nothing but time and energy. So, hey, if that sounds appealing to you, if you're even slightly curious, drop me a message on Instagram. We'll have a little chat. We'll see if we're even a good fit to work together. It might be that I don't even want to know you. It might be that you hate me after talking to me. It might be that you're not even ready. If that sounds like too much of a commitment for you right now, I've got something else that might interest you. It's linked in the comments. If you hate it, you can absolutely just rinse me, bully me, call me a scammer. I couldn't really care less, because deep down in my heart, I know that I'm building something that the world needs. So if you want to be a part of that, you know what to do. If you don't, hey, different strokes for different folks. But anyway, I think I've yapped for long enough. I hope you have an amazing day, brother, and I'll see you when I see you.